If you are a YouTuber or just starting YouTube in general and you need some graphics, thumbnails, banners, logos, all that jazz, if you need anything and don't know how to do it, make sure to hit me up on Twitter. I do them for cheap, and I hope to see you guys all in my DMs as I'm trying to get into GFX. What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing part 2 of 3 players that will break out. Yesterday we did the Eastern Conference, so if you've not seen that already, go ahead and watch that one before this one. Today we're going to do in the Western Conference, talking about 3 different players today. Remember that I could have easily chosen 3 different players. There are probably more players I could have named off, but I decided to focus just on 3 in this episode. As you can tell, you already kind of see who they are by the thumbnail and now this picture. So I do hope you guys do enjoy and agree with my list and agree with my opinions that I'm about to say. If not, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below what you think I might have gotten wrong, or what you think, or maybe even players that I might have missed, like players that I definitely missed or something like that. We're still waiting for NBA 2K18 because content is getting very slim right now because it's getting tough right now for us 2K YouTubers. First, we got Steven Adams. So Steven Adams has been a decent player for the Thunder. He's been he was drafted with the Thunder way back when. I couldn't tell you the exact year. He was kind of buried in the depth at first, but he's since gotten an opportunity to kind of start with the Thunder, and he's taken advantage of it. He's been pretty decent for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but I think if the Thunder really want to be good next year, they want to be great next year, I think Steven Adams needs to have kind of a breakout year. Yes, they're going to have Paul George, they're going to have Russell Westbrook, but, I mean, who do you have outside of that, really? I mean, you could say Enes Kanter, and that's decent. You could still say Steven Adams, but they don't really have that other player to go to. If they really want to compete with Golden State or something like that, they don't have an option kind of outside those two, if you know what I mean. And if Steven Adams was somehow able to break out of his shell and become a beast or something like that, and I think there's a potential that he could, then I could definitely see this Thunder having a slight chance against the Warriors or a team like the Timberwolves or like the Rockets or just something like that. I feel like this team will definitely have a chance to make some noise in the Western Conference. I already think they will, but if Steven Adams was able to have a great year out of nowhere, or not even out of nowhere, just have a great year in general, and he was able to just break out this season, that would be very great for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Maybe he could average around 18 and 12 or something like that. And maybe he can get better on the defensive side of the ball and average 2 blocks per game. That would be a great breakout year for Steven Adams. It would really help out Russell Westbrook and Paul George. Obviously, those guys will be the ball-dominant players. They're going to be dominating the ball a lot. Paul George could play off-ball with Russell Westbrook, or Paul George could take the ball up, whatever they want to do. But if they could go down low to Steven Adams sometimes in the post, and he was able to score points like that each and every night, then this Thunder team's going to make some definite noise in these playoffs coming up, but I definitely think they're going to make noise anyway. But like I said, Steven Adams can somehow have a breakout year. I think this dude could definitely help out the Thunder get to that next level, honestly. Next, we got Blake Griffin. So Blake Griffin's already a great player, as you guys know. So to him have a breakout year, it's going to have to be a great year, which I think is exactly what's going to happen. Chris Paul is gone. Blake Griffin has struggled with injury. I know. He's definitely the sole number one option there in LA now. And if the dude could stay healthy all season somehow, and even in the playoffs, I think this guy has the potential of one of the most underrated. No one has it down, really. No one's expecting it. But I feel like this guy could shock the world and maybe, just maybe, win MVP. Because you know why? As a second option to Chris Paul each and every year, he's averaged around 22 points, I believe. Like somewhere, he's always averaged around inside of 20 points. And if he can make that next jump, average like 28, 30 maybe. 30 would be crazy, but like Blake Griffin can make that next jump, maybe win MVP. I know that's crazy. That sounds crazy. Blake Griffin is a great player. We all know that. We all know what this guy can do. But if he can make that next level jump, like while he's in his prime age, this would be very great for LA. And definitely Blake Griffin. I feel like Blake Griffin could easily be an MVP candidate next year if he applied himself. As long as he don't go punch no trainers or something like that, you know what I mean? I think this guy can definitely help out the Clippers a lot. He's obviously going to be the number one option there. They're going to go to him a lot. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. So for him in order to break out, they're going to give him the ball a lot. And now Blake Griffin needs to take advantage of those touches because this guy could easily be the next big thing there in LA. I mean, we were all kind of shocked when he resigned there, but obviously he resigned there for a reason, and I think it's because of the money, but maybe he thinks that this team could do something. And honestly, they don't look too bad on paper, but we'll have to wait and see this upcoming season. I do expect Blake Griffin to have a big jump from last year, though. Hopefully the dude can stay healthy, because that's something he's really struggled with in the past 3 seasons, I think. Like, this guy just struggled with injury. Honestly, we'll have to wait and see, though. Next, we got Jusuf Nurkic of the Portland Trailblazers. So, Nurkic obviously came in last year, got traded from Denver to Portland, and made a huge jump for Portland. Portland made a huge jump. They went from, like, I believe they were like bottom of defense, like in defense, and like went up like 4 spots or something crazy like that. Nurkic came in and helped this team immediately. I think they went like 16-4 in their last 20 games. Honestly, don't know the exact record that we went. I know I'm a Blazers fan. I should know this, but I know he definitely helped us get back in the playoffs. Because without him, we would have not have made the playoffs last year. Mason Plumlee was decent and all, but Jusuf Nurkic was way better from what he showed last year. So for Nurkic, I feel like could easily win Most Improved next year. This is going to be his full season with the Portland Trailblazers. He's on a contract year, and he's done a lot of work this offseason. If you just look up Jusuf Nurkic now, like what he looks like now, the dude has slimmed down a whole lot. He looks a lot slimmer. Last year, he was definitely out of shape because he barely played with the Denver Nuggets, and he even admitted that himself, because the Blazers, I think, play more at a faster pace than the Nuggets do. And Nurkic was definitely out of shape last year, not in the greatest basketball shape, but he's worked a lot this offseason, and I feel like this dude is going to have a great year next year. The Blazers need him to have a great year next year if we want to make the playoffs, because literally the Portland success kind of banks on Nurkic right now, and I could easily see Nurkic averaging around 17 to 18, maybe 15, something like that, because obviously we do have great scorers in Lillard and McCollum, so maybe nothing crazy like that. But in his last 20 games, or in that 20 games with Portland, he averaged 14 points and like 10 rebounds or something like that, and a block, I think. So Nurkic obviously is going to be a great player in this league, especially in Portland's system. He looked great last year. I'm hoping to see that same thing this year, and I think Nurkic could easily have a breakout season, man. That's what I'm waiting to see on next. Next we don't even got next. I'm just saying that's it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you did enjoy. I just can't wait for NBA 2K18. You guys have no idea how tough it's been for us 2K YouTubers lately. We have literally no idea what we're doing right now. I mean, I kind of do a little bit, but still, I mean, we're kind of struggling right now, as you can see. I'm just kind of thinking of ideas while we're waiting on 2K18 this Friday, and we can get back to the rebuilds and stuff like that you guys love seeing. So I can't wait for that. I'm going to go try to pre-order it today. But that's it for me, guys. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. And that's it for me, guys. I really hope you guys are enjoying a great day and having a great day. And love you all. Thank you for your support. This is Crushables, and I'm saying